Behind me, I have the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, and it's the earlier generation.
And behind me, I have the 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV.
Now there are some subtle aesthetic changes, little tweaks to the grills, the bezels on the fogs, but most of the magic happens in the transmission and the engine and the motors.
Well, we're going to be driving both of these cars, seeing what the difference is with the 2019 model. There's been some big changes to the petrol engine and the
seriously has, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what's changed. Stay tuned for the rest of this video to see what's to come.
And we'll have a full review of the 2019 Outlander PHEV in the coming weeks. As you can see, we're in the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, and this is the latest generation, isn't it, Michael?
Yes, although there's not much change on the outside, there's definitely a lot of change underneath with a new engine and some difference to the electric abilities of this car.
I know you've got things like increased capacity, increased motor power. They also come with 18-inch alloy wheels now.
The Outlander PHEV 2019 has still managed to survive the
tighten up.
But yeah, the tighten up that other manufacturers haven't been able to get through. It's also still equivalent, well over 100 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
Yet it's half a second faster to 60. And we've got some very fancy driving, handling technologies going on board as well.
I know, it's very Evo-esque. So it'd be interesting to try this in sport. But I mean, kitted out wise, you've got soft touch plastics, you've got like a carbon fibre style trim.
It's a very well equipped car for the price.
Very comfortable leather seats too.
And if you go all the way for the top of the Ranger model, you get things like Napa leather and 360-degree camera. And adaptive cruise control too. And it's NCAP 5 as well. I'm very impressed. It drives very well so far. I've just done a little bit more of a more spirited drive, even being on our economy run.
Because this is Michael's first time in anything EV, anything hybrid.
It handles very well. There's no body rollers I've found yet. The steering's nice and light, but it does tighten up when you're, doing more spirited driving.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. The power delivery is very smooth.
Yes.
You feel that you do have enough power under your foot as well.
It's a strange sensation, isn't it, having like no friction?
Yeah, I think, well, it's because the electric motor of course gives you instant power.
Yes, exactly. But as you mentioned, the regenerative braking is, well, that's a really great system, isn't it, really? Because it recharges your battery as you go down hills and brake, but it also makes it easier to brake as well, because if you just lift off, as you mentioned, it'll just pull back.
So can you tell a difference? We're in fact now in the previous year PHEV Outlander.
Yeah, this is the previous generation, as Michael mentioned, and we're trying to see the changes, aren't we? And instantly I can tell that the other engine has more power and the steering's heavier, and that's just literally after
in 1 mile, turn right.
Thank you.
What, 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's it. On the surface of things, the interior's changed very little. The odd switch has changed, and on the exterior, you've got some slightly restyled bumpers and a different spoiler, but that's about it. It's under the hood, like we said earlier, where the changes have really been made. The power delivery is different, and the steering, I think,
seems a lot more seamless, doesn't it?
I think it's a overall more refined experience.
Yes.
I think when it comes to the interior, the non-mechanical things, don't change something that isn't broken.
No, exactly.
But you can definitely tell the refinements when it comes to the driving, the power delivery, and the steering. I think the steering for me so far has been the most noticeable thing.
Give you some track work. Let's put it into sport mode.
Right.
So in B5s you're going to have a lot of regen. Turn in, get close to the apex, open up the steering and feed in the power, let it run wide up to the exit.
Yeah, okay.
Brake, turn in, release the brake, turn in and start to feed in the power and let it run out wide. Use as little steering input as possible.
Yeah.
Gradually move over to the right. You can brake a lot later than that.
Yeah, I wasn't braking, I just let off
the regen. There you go,
accelerator.
exactly.
Yeah.
Off the brake, turn in. So again, that's what you see the difference.
Yes.
Release the brake, turn in, keep it inside. Start to open it up, stay on the left. Look into the corner, release the brake, turn in. Let it run wide. Keep it on the inside. On the inside, compromise this entrance. Oh,
Alright, okay.
stay on the inside. Stay inside. And now turn in and feed in the power. Go, go, go. Feed in the power. Go, go, go.
Right, okay. Ah, alright.